Hello, everyone, and welcome. This is Esperanza Montalvo. As you've known me from before, I talk about leadership and communications and emotional intelligence. This time, I'm going to talk about health and how to get what most of us desire when we think about what we want. What is it that you want? Is it not better health, better relationships, more money, more time, more joy in our lives, more peace? For me, definitely is more peace. I love having a heart that I could go to bed and just feel great from what the day was about. That's one of my biggest goals, is to have well-being and peace in my heart all the time. So whatever it is for you, today we're going to talk about health. And we're not going to talk about health by how to go to a doctor or switch medicines or switch food, but to do it with tools that each of us have inside with us, that were given to us after we were, or actually when we were born. Because as Bob Proctor says, we were born rich. Sometimes we forget about that. And today it is a tool that is called pause. It is that space between the stimulus and the response. It is that space that only us human beings have, because animals are very reactive. If you see a dog, you step on the tail, what does he do? He barks. So the pause is that gift that was given to us, that ability to have a space between something that happens to us and reacting without thinking or even evaluating the consequences. If you want your life or 2017 to be the healthiest year ever, I would encourage you to be aware of what is worrying you, what are your preoccupations, what are you focusing on, and have the ability to change and to shift that focus into something that you are grateful for. What are you grateful for? Is it that you have lighting in your house? Is it the food? Is it your relationships? Is it that you have a job, that you have an income? Or if you don't have an income, is it that you can think, that you can create because you have a brain? Anyway, just shifting, making that shift from fear and scarcity to using the pause as that space where you could stop and think of possibilities, imagine things differently, and think of what you really desire at that moment. And of course, bring thoughts, ideas, words, feelings that focus on what you desire, not on what you not desire. Because many of the illnesses and many of the pains that we have in our body are because our thoughts, our feelings, and of course the words we speak are not congruent with what we really want, which really is good health, good spirit, joy, happiness. Or unless you desire something else, then we need to change the subject. I do know that most of us, whether we want to get it through money, through a job, or through, I'm not sure how, but the end result really is to have peace, joy, ease, and happiness. So